Hey everyone, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me Matt here, and today I am talking about one word: why. Why do you do the lucid dreaming techniques that you do? Why do these techniques work? My question to you is, do you know the answer to that? Do you know why the techniques that you're using work? Do you know how they work? If you answered no, then I'd like to suggest that you change that. Because why is actually really important with regards to lucid dreaming. Understanding why the techniques work will allow you to perform them correctly and ensure that they do work. Let's give a couple of examples. Reality checks. Why do you do reality checks? Why do you do them throughout the day? A lot of people think it's just practice so that they'll end up doing them in a dream eventually because they make it a habit. But if you take that attitude, then when you're actually in a dream and you do a reality check, what are you going to do? You're not going to be checking if you're dreaming, you're going to be practicing so that you make it a habit. You're still going to be practicing even when you're in a dream. What you should instead be doing for reality checks is understanding that reality checks are just that. They are tests to see if you're dreaming right now. Because anytime you could be dreaming, because when you're actually dreaming, you'll be 100% convinced that you're not, everything will seem normal to you. And so you thinking that you're awake right now does not prove that you're awake. The only way that you can prove that you're awake is by actually doing a reality check. By understanding that one little thing and making that little distinction, you actually know why you're performing reality checks, so you can do them a little bit differently. Instead of just seeing them as practice and just kind of going through the motions, you can actually take the time to do them because you're testing right now to see, hey, I could be dreaming, I need to find out for sure. And because of that, you're going to do them a lot better, and when you're actually in a dream, you're going to find out instead of just going through the motions and the reality check failing you and not telling you that you're dreaming. But what about mild, the technique that involves a mantra that you repeat while you're going to sleep or before you go to sleep? How does that actually work? Well, essentially, all of the things going through your mind before you fall asleep are going to affect the content of your dreams somewhat. So there is a chance that when you repeat something before you go to sleep, it actually enters your dreams. For this reason, we repeat some mantra to do with lucid dreaming, or remembering to do a reality check, or having a certain kind of dream, and that influences us to realize that we're dreaming. If you don't understand this simple idea of why you're doing mild, then you might get caught up in the little details that don't matter so much. You might spend too much time worrying about what kind of mantra to use, and then just say it once and not repeat it. It's much better to have a really weird mantra that doesn't make any sense, like, I love lucid dreaming is cool, and repeat that 300 times than it is to have some really specific one that you've worded just the right way because you think it will, influence your subconscious better. Instead, the important part of mild is actually making sure it's before you go to sleep that you're repeating this, and the act of repetition, because if you repeat something more and more times, then it's more likely to actually stick and be in your mind when you go into that dream. This same principle applies to anything. Meditation, for example. Why do you think meditation helps your lucid dreams? If you don't know the answer to that, then meditation probably won't help your lucid dreams because you might not make the effort to do it right. Meditation helps your lucid dreams because it helps you become more present, and when you're more present in your waking life, you're also more present in your dreams, which means that you're more likely to realize that you're dreaming in the first place. But if you're just thinking of meditation as, I do the most number of minutes of meditation, I'm the most likely to lucid dream, then you might not really make the effort to meditate properly. You might just sit down and kind of get caught up in thinking for like 20 minutes and do that every day, and then wonder why you're not getting any lucid dreams from it. I think you're starting to get the idea by this point. So basically, what I want you to do is, for all of the techniques that you're using right now, ask yourself, why am I using this technique? What does it achieve? Why is it done in this particular manner? And if you can't answer that question, go and check some of the videos on my channel and watch videos about that, or go and check someone else's channel or read some articles about it, or even if you can't find an answer anywhere, go on a forum or go down in the comment section below and ask, why is this method performed the way it is? Why is this technique performed the way it is? Why am I doing this? And when you can get an answer to that, you're going to find that you get much, much better results. But Matt, I don't have time to learn why. I don't really care about that. I just want to get lucid. Well, I suppose you could just take Lucid S. I've yet to date, find anyone who's taken an entire bottle of this stuff and not got lucid at least once. So if you are struggling to get your first lucid dream, then that could be something that I would suggest to you. And the good news is the guys who've made Lucid S have been really helpful, and they allowed me to test it out. So I've actually got several reviews of it on my channel with different versions of it and so on. And also I've got a discount code that you guys can use. It's Let's Dream, and if you use that at checkout, you will get 20% off your bottle of Lucid S or whatever you order. And if you use the links that are down in the description when you order it, you'll also be giving a bit back to this channel without it costing you anything extra. So you can get Lucid, get the supplement that you wanted, support an awesome company, and support Tipharot at the same time. Can't argue with that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications. If you want to support the channel, you can check out my Patreon page, and if you want to keep watching, pick one of the videos on screen, go watch that, and I will see you soon. Take care.